Good evening, everybody. It is Patrick. I'm back. Your essays are graded. They are on Blackboard. They have also been placed in email replies. So if you haven't seen it on Blackboard, you can't see it for some reason, first of all, let me know. Second of all, just check your email. It is in reply to the email you sent me with the essay. Okay, so tonight we're going to do a little slideshow on what it is you guys did really well and could have done better on Essay 1. Average grade was about an 84, 85, which for online is right on the mark. Online, you guys don't have the advantage of being around a professor all the time, so you got to go and you got to read the stuff when we tell you to read it and hope you get it all and ask questions if you need help. So grades for Essay 1 in my regular classes tend to be a bit higher. They tend to be like the 87 to 89 range. But you folks tend to do better on Essay 2, which is great. Here's a slideshow. We're going to go over your strengths and weaknesses on Essay 1. We call it the Post-Mortem. Okay? Most of you clearly understood the readings. The summaries were pretty good, as was your organization, and a lot of your evidence was really strong. So you weren't just offering a topic sentence and then kind of explaining it and then walking away. You guys stuck in your arguments, and I was very impressed with that. What you need to work on: thesis statements, fighting generalizations, citing quotes, paraphrases, and sentence-level errors. We're just going to focus on these tonight. I'll buzz through them a bit. I don't want to belabor the video, make it too long, so I'll just send along the PowerPoint as well so you can read some of this. Thesis statements, folks, they have two parts. You got to have a main claim, what you will prove. Then you offer your argument, how you will prove it. So here is an excellent thesis statement. You know why it's excellent? Because an English teacher wrote it. And then that's how it works. Thesis statements. You tell us what you're going to prove and how you're going to prove it. Notice how this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. Not 1, not 2. You can take your time and get it out. You got to avoid generalizations. It's another word for stereotypes. Here's an example. All Irish are drunks. It's not true. I'm Irish. I'm not a drunk. Teenagers are lazy. Some of you might still be teenagers, and I know that many of you are not lazy, although some of you are. Filipinos have a million aunties. Teachers think they know everything. They can sound true or popular, these generalizations, but they cannot be proven. You can't prove that every teacher in the world thinks they know everything. Okay, and these can be mean too. So try to use qualifiers. Many Irish are drunks. Some Irish are drunks. Some teenagers are lazy. Some Filipinos seem to have a million aunties. Most teachers think they know everything. This came up when people had in their essays on Chua sentences like this. Parents just want whatever's best for their kids. Well, not all parents. Some parents don't. Some parents are monsters. So you want to avoid generalizations. Citing quotes. Even when it's an electronic source, you need a citation. Okay? Now, if the author's last name is in the sentence, you don't need it. And there's an example of how that would work. Citing paraphrases. A paraphrase is any sentence from an outside source that you have rewritten. You need to cite them. You get that right, your grades will improve. I promise. Worst case scenario, if it's an electronic source, give me an according to Sanders, comma, then the paraphrase. Since we don't have a page number, we can't put a page in the in-text citation. So, sentence level errors. Oh man, the grade killer. You get this right. You start getting sentences right as a class, and I guarantee you can go up a full letter grade, if not more, for some of you. There's no excuse for some of you. If you have a learning disability and you're getting help with that, and that's good. Keep getting it. That might help with your grammar. If they're teaching you time management skills, if they're getting help with dyslexia, whatever it may be, ADD, keep going and getting the help. Get the time management help you need. Or if you're just bad with grammar, my God, go to the writing lab. Ask me for help. Do those two things. We'll get you the help. Sentence level errors, once you start figuring out what it is you do well and what it is you do wrong, oh my goodness. The world just becomes a much easier place to operate in as a writer. I'm telling you. So most folks just had careless errors throughout. If they were dinged for sentence problems, word choice was a real issue, as are commas. And these are pretty standard. These are pretty standard for English 120. Word choice. Every word counts, folks. You got to avoid clutter. And if you don't understand the meaning of a word, don't use that word. You're not going to impress me with big words if your ideas don't match them. So here's some clutter. There's a sentence, an overwrought sentence that I saw, probably one every 4 papers. I'd see a few sentences like this, and they're just so grimy and so filthy. And you could cut so much of it and still have a really strong sentence. When you're cutting all that unnecessary language, you're indicating to the instructor that you respect their time. Think about that, particularly as many of you look at four-year schools where the classrooms are bigger. You got to distinguish yourself, guys. You got to make them think that you're the special one. This is a simple way to do it. Clear, efficient sentences, clean, earnest, intelligent writing. That's going to get you a letters of recommendation. That's going to get you a 4-year degree. That's going to get you into graduate school and good jobs. Know what the word means. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean by cutting out big words that you don't know, that doesn't mean you have to reduce yourself to all short sentences. I'm not looking for, I wrote an essay. The essay was by Tim Sanders. He is a man. It's not true. Write clear sentence for an audience that is busy but concerned. Also, think of them as intelligent and invested. They're smart, but they also want to see you succeed. Okay, a lot of professors are like that. Commas. Here's a video. Watch it. Every student class, you'll use commas correctly 85% of the time. So that's it, folks. I'll post this as well along with the video, and I'll be posting some other stuff shortly, today or tomorrow. So good luck. Have a good night. See ya.